Bornhoff and Rosen. Knocked away, but off the rope off of Bornhoff. Singer. It's a 2-on-1. Just across right circle. Sends it for Rosen in the slot. Rosen forehand backhand. And it's an Amanda Rosen. Chicago mission goal! That's prime time right there. Kicks it right back up the boards. Knocked away for Bornhoff. Left circle for Reeder. Left dot now. Makes a move in the slot. Backhand. Fires a shot. And that's Reeder with a backhand shot. Top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Morgan dropping the puck for Amanda Rosen. And it's Rosen in the left wing corner. Coming across. Bottom circle. Fires a shot. Tipped in by Morgan Link. And it's the Chicago Mission power play goal. With 20. On the inside is going to be Zhang. Zhang walks across the 10 feet. Coach in the middle. Fires a shot. And the Maria Zhang power play. Your lineup now is Lincoln Myers. Link comes across to the top, fires a shot, and the Lily Myers ball popping goal, and it's 2-0 on the 40. I hope that goal there, picked up by Rosen, high in the slot. Carrying it off, front protection, left circle, throws Becker on the inside, drops it for G. G left point, and playing catch with Amanda. Amanda tipping up the Prodell. Prodell sends it right back to Rosen. Rosen firing a shot, and it's right to Rosen off the post it in, and we got a mission goal. With Amanda from the left, kicks it back off the left wing corner, out towards the hash marks. Reeder waits patiently, curls back around to her forehand. She's got Monaco on a slide. Out for more. Lily Myers. Lily Myers with a goal. Top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Macomb Ice Arena for the semifinals of the CCM Detroit tournament. It's the Chicago Mission. Gang green, dressed in all black, taking on their rivals from Detroit, Little Caesars. Your starting lineup for Shannon Coleman's squad: Kira Barr, Morgan Link, Lily Myers. It's Schwartz and Pazin on the blue line, and Caroline Hurst has the net. 14 minutes on the clock. It's a heavyweight title fight. Last time these two teams met was back in August, so it's been a while. Looks like we're going to blow the whistle. Referee didn't like something. He's going to push the girls back, and we're going to do it again with 2 seconds off the clock. Morgan on the faceoff. One by Caesars, pulling it back and chipping it inside their own zone. Harassed by Barr. Sent up here on the near side. Knocked away by Captain Morgan. Picked up by Barr. And Barr backhands it inside the zone. Met by the defenseman of the Caesars. Knocked in the left wing corner. It's going to be Barr on the forecheck. Taken across left to right. Cut off by Barr. Over for Lily Myers. And Lily Myers is going to take her all the way in the left wing corner. Knocked away by Captain Morgan at the hash marks. Picked up by Myers. Back for Barr. Out the pass and left point. Knocked up in the air. Puck is thrown away in the neutral zone. Collected by Schwartz. Schwartz sends it right back up the boards for Link. Link comes across, top of the circle down, throws it down on the left wing corner, rings around to the far side, and knocked away by Caesars D, carrying it back hard to the inside. Captain Morgan loses her stick on the way to the ice. Now it's going to be Prodell. Past Rosen, the puck is thrown down, and it's going to be an icing if it gets there. Schwartz maintains her speed, and that's an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. Offensive zone face-off for the Mission. Mission completes the line change. It's Prodell, Rattel, Rosen in the slot. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line from left to right. Charlie lining up on top of the circle along the half wall there. Backing off, the referee tells Rosen and their counterpart from Caesars. Face off one by Rattel out to the right point. Kicked away by Caesars. Pinching in is Bessie. Send it into the corner for Rattel. Tying up a stick out to the top of the right circle. Knocked away by Charlie. Charlie maintains control. Curling around top of the circle. Sends it down over Rosen. Rosen centering pass for Lane. And can't get it to Rattel. And Roth chips it in the left wing corner for Prodell. Prodell versus one. Here comes the second Caesars girl in. Here comes Rosen looking for support. Down low, Rosen right wing corner. Backhand slap pass for Rattel. Knocked away by Caesars out to the left point. Picked up by Roth. Roth, top of the left circle, sends it down to the left wing hash marks for Prodell. Prodell to Rattel. Rattel in the left wing corner. Curls around to the inside towards the boards, escape route. And she's back in the right wing corner versus two. Coming in is Prodell for support. Caesars carrying up here to the inside. Pinching in is Roth off of shin guard. Top of the left wing hash marks there. And sent back into the corner. Making her way on the ice now is going to be Alexis Bornhoff on a forecheck. Interfered with by Caesars and knocked away by Alexis. Top of the right circle. Backing off is Bessie. Caesars throws it away. That puck is going to go down. And it's going to be elected by Roth. And it's going to get waved off. It was the icing, and Roth carrying around the goaltender. Right here by Caroline, left to left here, or left to right. And Helen Lane gets out of the zone here just across the blue line. And Helen drops it for Tate. Tate sends it right up the ice here, trying to get up to Bornhoff. Knocked away by Caesars, collected by a Reeder, kicked away by Helen Lane. And Helen cuts across center ice, pushing it forward. It's Helen versus three girls from Caesars, and Helen poke checks it free into the left wing corner. Knocked away by Caesars, down low. Going to go D to D on the far side. and it's going to be Zhang and Giandy now out towards Reeder, top of the right circle. It's in a one-on-one in front of Gianna Monaco towards the blue line. Poke check by G, kept inside. Nice little keep by Caesars. It makes its way in the top of the left dot, far side, and it's going to be right left wing corner for Maria. Gianna's got a stick tied up in the slot. Poke checked away there by Maria out towards Mac Regan and out towards the right point. Knocked down by Caesars and kept in. Pass Zhang in the slot, knocked away by Gianna into the right wing corner for Zhang. Zhang battling it down low. Here comes Mac Regan, and Mac carries it around on the far side. Breakout pass for Bornhoff. Touches out forward for Helen Lane. Helen muscles it out of the zone. It's going to be tied up by Caesars in front of their own benches, and it's Mac with speed along with Adelino. And making her way out there is going to be Sophia Monaco. Right outside for Adelino off a shin guard. In the right wing hash marks. Picked up by Monaco. Monaco pops it free down the right wing corner for Adelino. Auto comes in center. Pass right off the goaltender. Sticking high in the slot. Pinching it is Zhang. Knocked away and collected by Caesars. And it's going to be Gianna coming across. Going to step in front. Tie up the sticks. Right dot muscled away by Gianna in the right wing corner. Picked up by Caesars. Coming out is going to be Mac Regan. Top of the right slot. Looking to poke a check. Fires a shot blocked by Gianna off of the far left point. And it's going to be Adelino coming out in front of the Mission benches. Caesars whips on it. Kicked forward by Adelino. Knocked away the Caesars. Loose change to center ice. Picked up by Monaco as the Caesars girl fell on top of it. And swatted away by Caesars coming here on the inside. Nothing. Sauce a pass across. Knocked away by Captain Morgan. And it's going to be Kira Barr on the back check here at center ice. And she cuts back to the inside. Barr loses the stick. Pass Captain Morgan inside the zone. Knocked down by G for Zhang. And Zhang on the far side. Patiently waiting, sends a sauce across off of a hip of Caesars, knocked away by Maria, back for Captain Morgan at center ice, sends it up here on the near side for Barr. Barr going to carry it in and swatted out by Caesars, collected by Link, sent back across to G, who touches it for Schwartz. Schwartz just inside the blue line, sends it out, tipped by Barr. Barr's going to take it on the right wing corner for Caesars. Caesars takes it down low. Barr on the forecheck, sent out here to the far side in front of the benches, pass Lily Myers, collected by Paz on the center ice, touching it forward here to the inside for Schwartz. Schwartz curls around, backhand pass up the boards there for Link. Link's going to backhand it inside the zone, but it's going to be collected just inside the blue line, and Caesars goes D-to-D, carrying it on the far side. Lily Myers on a forecheck, swatted away by Kara Barr at center ice. Caesars collects the loose change just across center, wide right, in front of Abby, top of the right circle. She lost up her stick, picked up top of the right circle there by the defenseman, and it's Lane Rattel, sends it forward for Prodell. Right past the referee, Caesars gets control. Out past the stick of Rosen on the far side. Amanda knocks it down in front of the Caesars bench, and it's going to be Chuck on a forecheck. Coming all the way down, Charlie takes it on right to left. They send it up here on the near side, picked up by Rattel, knocked down by Pazin at the blue line, and kept in. Muscling it in is going to be Caesars. 3 orange jerseys all over that puck versus 2 in black, and it's sent across to the far side. It's Rosen and Rattel on the forecheck, sent it across the center ice just inside of Chuck, and here it comes in a 2-on-2. In front of Paz, and top right circle, towed across, poke check by Schwartz, and puck is knocked down behind the goal line. Puck is loose right in front to the right of left of Caroline, here on the inside, and Schwartz hits the brakes and sends it across to Rosen on the far cross ice pass, and Amanda carried across, fires a clapper wide right into the goaltender's chest, and she's going to send it off here in the slot. Caesars carrying it out of the zone, met by a Reeder at the blue line, sauced out of the zone, collected by Bessie inside her own D zone, and picked up by D pass for Roth. Roth up off of Bob, out to Reeder, past her, stick to Caesars, and sent right back at center ice. Poke check by Bornhoff, and Caesars cuts across the loose chain, knocked away by Bornhoff, sent inside the zone for Roth. Roth top of the circle, left wing side, drops the pass in the left wing corner for Bessie, who slams it right back over to Roth. Roth right wing circle, sends it up here to the inside for pass Helen Lane, and it's going to be kicked up by Caesars D-to-D. It's a battle of field position right now. Nobody really gaining inside of the inside advantage here, and Caesars picking up here to the inside, sends it right up the boards. Along across center ice, wide right. Here she comes, number 87, top right circle, drop pass for the D, and picked off by Helen Lane. That's twice now Caesars tried that drop pass, and it didn't work either time. Back in the left wing corner, down for Reeder. Reeder tries to muscle it out past to Bornhoff, and it's Bessie. Bessie sends it out off of a Caesar stick, picked up by Bornhoff, top left circle, and swatted at by Caesars. Puck goes back inside the zone. Reeder, top left circle, far side, sends it out. That's going to head down towards the goaltender. That's going to be an icing if it gets there. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 8:05 remaining here in the first period. A big shout out here to the 12U Mission team as they head to their semifinal against their in-state rival TI, but they're playing here in Novi, Michigan, about an hour away from where we are in Macomb. Good luck to the Coach Joe and his gang green. Hopefully they come out and head to the finals. Back to this game. It's a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. It's Zhang and G on D. Caesars controlling the faceoff down behind the net. Coming in is G Monaco. Forcer behind the net. Coming back out. Here comes Regan. Sends it in the left wing corner. Right back behind the net. Picked up by Zhang and Regan. And Regan Zhang's going to carry it forward up towards Adelino. Stepping in is going to be Caesars. Knocked down top left circle. Out towards the blue line. It goes. Poke check by Adelino. Coming up here on the inside. Monaco giving chase. And Caesars pulls back inside their own zone. Monaco and Adelino on the forecheck. She hits the brakes and cuts it back to the inside. And it's Mac Regan on the back check. Poke back by Mac. Caesars gets the change right in front of Gianna, poke check by Sophia, back in the slot for Otto, kicked it free, top of the left circle. Otto coming down, takes her all the way on the left wing corner, top of the left circle, going to fire a shot, right into Caroline's glove, and we're going to get a whistle. No rebound given, with 7:18 remaining here in the first period, and Coach Shannon goes for the line change. Your lineup now. Lily Myers, Captain Morgan, Kira Barr. It's going to be Pazin and Schwartz on the blue line. Face off to Caroline's right. In the slot, it's going to go Myers, then Pazin and Barr. Left wing corner for Schwartz, bouncing. Puck kicked away by Caesars, high in the slot. Here comes Barr. Barr poke checked it free, knocked away by Myers. Puck is at the blue line, kept in by Caesars, back over for Schwartz. Schwartz curling around Caroline, right to left, but then sends it back here to the inside for Myers, or for Pazin over to Barr. Barr gets a poke checked away by Caesars, collected by Pazin. Pazin bounces the puck behind the net, D to Schwartz. Schwartz curling around behind the goaltender, cuts back here to the inside, bottom of the right circle. Sauced out to Barr. Barr touching it forward for Captain Morgan, and Morgan carries it in. Using Bob, sends it inside his own top left circle for Caesars, and she makes a move down the side. Morgan poke checked it free, puck's gonna swing out of the right wing corner. It's Lily Myers along the hash marks. Now cuts her off, makes her go the other way. Morgan coming in. Puck is loose back in the left wing corner, picked up by Caesars D, sent right back out here to the inside. We're gonna get a penalty. Nope, no penalty. I'm sorry. The net was off as a. You guys probably saw it back home. I was watching the puck, and one of the girls from Caesars must have blown a tire and took out the net. So we're going to get a whistle and an offensive zone faceoff for Gang Green. Dressed in all black with 6:53 remaining here in the first period. Face off to the left wing circle. It's Charlie, Rattel, Rosen. It's going to be Bessie and Roth from right to left on the blue line. Charlie, top left circle. Face off won by Caesars. Little stick handle move right past Charlie, knocked down by Roth and Nutzone, collected by Rattel, picked up by Caesars, and 3 orange jerseys. Sent it right back over for Rosen. Rosen inside her own zone. Sends a little touch pass to Rattel. Rattel pulls it in front of the penalty box. Is going to send it in deep. Knocked down by Caesars there, top of the right circle, coming back inside the right wing corner. Far side. Caesars looking to break it out here in front of the Caesars benches. Harassed by Rattel. Poke checked away by Charlie, and back into the corner it goes by Caesars. Right to left, carrying it under to the near side. Looking to break pass up off the boards. Winger looking to dig it out, knocked down by Roth at the blue line. Roth's going to send it right back in the left wing corner. It's going to be Rattel on the forecheck, and they sing it around the outside, knocked down by Rosen, and Rosen tied up with Caesars. Coming back here on the inside, breaking it out back to the left wing center again. Out past Rattel, now collected by Bessie at center ice, and touch pass right back to Rattel, who sends it back in. Caesars looking tired all of a sudden there on this shift. They need a line change. Send it out here to the inside, knocked away by Roth, collected by Caesars, picked up by Helen Lane at center ice. That puck is going to go into the netting and out of play, and we're going to get a whistle with 5:57 remaining. And we're going to get a face-off right here at center ice, I believe. And there's Mrs. Prodell helping out the referee there, putting the puck back into play. Face-off just outside the zone, right in front of us here. It's Helen Lane, Sarah Reeder, Alexis Bornhoff. It's Zhang and GND. Face-off one back for Gianna. She sends it in deep. Puck's going to ring around from left to right. It's Bornhoff with speed on the right wing corner. Tied up and kicks it loose. Trying to get it to Helen Lane in slot and intercepted by Caesars. And here they come the other way in a 2-on-2. And they're going to carry it wide left in front of Zhang, in front of the Mission benches. Coming all the way down, left wing circle. Try to cut back, bottom left dot, firing a shot. Caroline rebound in the left wing corner. Picked up by number 77, Caesar. She cuts back to the inside. Knocked away by Maria at the hash marks. Coming in is going to be Bornhoff in support, trying to fish it out. Knocked away by Caesars. Kicked that way by Bornhoff. Bornhoff at the blue line, harassed by 2. And it's Bornhoff coming out of the puck. Coming out of the zone with the puck just across center ice. She's going to send it in deep. And it's going to be Caesars going to get it right to left, coming out here to the near side. And harassed by Reeder and Ballon Lane. And she hits the brakes and sends it back off to the far right wing corner on the far side. Bornhoff comes in, kicked it free, bottom of the goal line, right wing corner. He's got Reeder in the slot. Reeder looks and fires a shot up off the goaltender's blocker, right behind the net. It goes and give it up to the left wing corner. Pitching it is Gianna Monaco. Pops it down low for Bornhoff, left wing corner. Bornhoff out to Reeder, top left circle, firing a shot low. Tipped by Monaco in front of that, back for Bornhoff. Bornhoff gets tied up, bottom of the right circle. Monaco trying to get loose, tied up. She's got a stick tied up underneath the girl. The girl's hanging onto it, and it's going to be Reeder on left wing hash marks. Out past G. That's going to be an icing if it gets there. That puck's going to go down, and we're going to get a whistle, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 4:46 here in the first period. And an offensive zone faceoff once again for the Green Machine, dressed in all black in the left wing circle. It's a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. And it's Schwartz and Pazin on the blue line. Monaco on the half wall, Adelino in the slot. Regan looking to pull it back to Pazin. And we'll see what she can do with it. Backing off is Adelino now. Mack on a faceoff, tipped out by Caesars. Here they come the other way in front of Pazin. Knocked away, poke check by Evie. Picked by Schwartz. Kicked it back towards the penalty boxes for Adelino. Caesars sends it in. Picked up by Monaco, drops it to Schwartz. Schwartz pulling it back, left dot on the inside in front of Caroline in the slot. Sends it up to the far side for Mack in front of the Mission benches. Intercepted by Caesars, knocked away by Monaco. Picked up by Regan with the Monaco. And the right wing corner for Nate in front of Caesars benches. Sent right back out by Caesars. Here they come the other way in a 2-on-2 in front of Schwartz. Takes her wide left, firing a shot up over, and the Caroline pulls the glove and flashes the leather there as it was up over the crossbar, but Caroline snatches it out of midair. With 4:17, we're going to get a whistle and an offensive zone faceoff for Caesars to the right of Caroline Hurst. Shannon goes for the line change. Right now it's Lily Myers, Captain Morgan, Kira Barr, and it's going to be Roth and Bessie on the blue line. In the slot it goes Myers, then Roth, and then Barr, firing a shot wide right is Caesars. Here to the inside, picked up by Barr. Barr carrying it up the ice, kicks it forward for Morgan Link, knocked away by Caesars, and they're going to run it right back in the zone. Knocked away by Barr, hip checks it and sends it back towards the Mission benches. Lily Myers collects the loose change, trying to get it out towards Caesars. Picked her pocket is Caesars. On the inside, knocked away by Captain Morgan, just inside the blue line. That's offsides, and this is a call. As the girl in the middle, number 87, I think that was crossed the blue line as Morgan did a nice job slowing her up to get the call. And with 3:57 remaining here in the first, we're going to do it once again just outside the zone. It goes Barr, Link, and Myers, and it's Roth and Bessie from left to right. Face off one cleanly back for Bessie. Bessie sends it up in front of the Mission benches for Myers, intercepted easily by Caesars. High in the slot coming out is Roth, blocked the shot off for Shingard, and it goes in the left wing corner. Coming in is Bessie and Myers. Myers sends it across out of the zone, collected by Caesars. Going to carry it and pull it back. Now they got to regroup. They go D to D on the far side, just in front of the penalty boxes. Knocked away by Myers. Myers getting in, comes out and gets stripped away by Caesars. Muscling it back out of the zone is Captain Morgan. A battle is a 3-on-3 right at the blue line. Morgan gets on the puck protection now, sends it out, knocked around at the blue line, goes in and out of the zone. No call on the offsides, and Link sends it back for Bessie. Bessie goes D to D to Roth. Roth's going to pull it around behind the goal line. Bouncing a pass D to D to Bessie. Bessie in the far side left wing corner. Sends it up the ice for Chuck. And off of her stick as a pass was behind her, collected by Caesars. They're going to pull it inside their own zone. Curling back around here to the inside, met by Amanda Rosen. They go cross ice all in front of the Caesars bench. And the Caesars are going to have to regroup once again. Amanda Rosen on the forecheck with Charlie and Rattel. Sent back across, and it's going to be Caesars on a 3-on-2. Rattel back checking, and Rattel comes in, knocked it free. Top left circle, picked up by Rosen. Knocked away by Caesars. Down the left wing corner, pass Bessie in the slot. Tied up by Roth. Top right circle, going to fire Clapper off of the shin guard of Charlie Prodell. And she looked like she caught a little bit of pain on that one. And it's going to be Rosen carrying it out of zone. Kicking it forward towards Caesars bench, or for Mission benches, and Charlie sends it forward back towards the Caesars bench, knocked away by Caesars inside their own zone. Caesars collects the loose change. Charlie goes for the line change. Picked up by Rosen. Rosen high in the slot, right side, makes the move forehand, back in, and the save by the goaltender in the left wing corner. Coming in is Helen Lane, thrown out by Caesars, picking up is Monaco. Monaco knocked it up in the air, right at center ice. Punched it out towards Helen Lane. Helen gets cross-checked on the back, no call. That's going to be Reeder, kicks it up top left circle. Poke check by Caesars in the slot, knocked away by Bornoff. Bornoff up to Reeder. Bornoff fires a shot, intercepted by Caesars right in front. Puck is loose, down low. Reeder kicked it free behind the goal line. Reeder, left wing corner, centering pass out for Helen Lane, intercepted by Caesars out to left point for G. G back over to Reeder, left wing hash marks now. Calming it down, sends it across, stripped away by Caesars, just the left dot, knocked away by Helen Lane. Bouncing puck is up in the air, top of left circle. Bornoff fishing it out, firing a shot off the stick of Caesars. It goes on the right dot, coming out as Reeder, sent out. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 1:55 remaining here in the first, and a face-off in the right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Mission. It's a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. It's Zhang and G on D. The Monaco girls making up 40% of the lineup right now. It's Monaco in the slot, Otto on a half wall, and G top of the left circle there, or top of the left point. So Monaco taking up the left flank on that one. And here to the inside, met by Monaco, sent out here to the top left circle. Back checking is Adelino, off her stick, clicked by Mac Regan. Knocked away by G. Puck's going to go on the right wing corner for Zhang. Zhang coming out low, tying up a stick. Knocked it free for Regan. Backing off is Sophia Monaco out to the right point. And it's Monaco, picks up the loose change. Sends it across for the street, out the reaching hands of Adelino. And intercepted by Caesars. Knocked away by Otto. Back checking is Mac Regan. Bouncing puck in the left wing corner as Mac ran her off the puck. And it's going to be Zhang down low. Zhang in the right wing corner. Send it up for Monaco. Digging it out. Top of the circle. Sends it out past Mac. And that was going to get tipped. He's going to get an icing on a delayed call there. It's Otto all the way down on the right wing corner, looking to negate the icing and no go. We're going to bring that one all the way back. Monaco, Sophia, that was twice trying to get it up the ice there to the head man of either Mac Regan or Adelino, and just missing on the connection. Boy, if those girls would have had it, it would have been off to the races with a good odd man rush of a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-1 with Monaco in support both times. But just a little bit off on that pass here. So with a $1:17, Coach Shannon goes for the line change. It's going to be Barr, then Lincoln Myers, and then it's going to be Schwartz and Pazin. Caesars fires a shot from top of the right circle, blocked by Kira Barr. Picked up by Lily Myers on the near far side, rather. She sends it all the way down. And that's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 106 on the clock here in the first. 0-0 is your score. And we're going to face off to Caroline Hurst right in the slot. It goes Myers, then Pazin and Barr. Link at center, and it's Schwartz down on the left wing corner on the far side. Link on a face-off, tied up by Caesar, sends it off to the left wing, hash marks far side. Link gets tied up and slammed into the wall, picked up by Schwartz on a loose change, and Quinn's going to curl back around to her forehand. A little sauce up in the air for Lily Myers, who tried to muscle it out towards top left circle, cut off, and hip check by Myers. Back over for Link, top left wing hash marks there, knocked away by Lily again. Caesar's maintaining control there in the 50-50 battle, top left circle towards left dot. Megalog is centering across. Barr comes in, tie up a stick, saved by Caroline Hurst. Pad is up in front, covered up. Puck is still loose. Falling on is going to be Caroline. And on the inside, Quinn gives her a little shot after the whistle. It probably wasn't warranted, but, you know, don't touch my goaltender. That's what Quinn's going to tell you. With 38.1 seconds, and Shannon goes for the line change. Your lineup now, Prodell, Rattel, Rosen. And it's going to be Roth and Bessie on the blue line, lining up in a slot. It's Rosen first, Roth down low, and Prodell high in the middle of the slot there. Rattel pulls the face up back to Bessie, who sends it up here on the near side. Pass through Roth, picked up by Prodell. Prodell top of the circle, carrying it out of the zone, sends it up the ice, picked off by Caesars, knocked away by Rosen. Rosen, Jalmerson style little flipper inside the zone, collected by Rattel. Rosen on the forecheck, poke check to free. Caesars blew a tire. Backhand pass across, no shot. Backhand shot saved by the goaltender. A little ticked up in the air in the right wing corner for Prodell. Knocked away by Caesars. The girl from Caesars got her stick stuck in a door and might have broken it. And sent out here to the inside. Right in front of Roth. Here comes Caesar, top of the circle, right wing side. 8 seconds remaining. Tied up is Rattel and chips it into the corner for Bessie. Bessie sends it up to the far side. Coming in is Rosen, left wing hash marks. Now knocked it free for Bessie in the corner. Bessie, nope, was going to send it back to Rosen, but that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's 0-0 here in Macomb in the semifinal game of the CCM World Invite Detroit as we head to the first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Mama Maria's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria in Bensonville, Illinois. Mama Maria's voted the #1 Italian restaurant by Coach Joe Porcaro. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the second period, it's Chuck, Rattel, Rosen. It's going to be Pazin and Schwartz on the blue line. Hurst has the net. And 14 minutes are on the clock. That face-off won by Caesars, thrown inside the zone, covered up by Hurst. Then we're going to get a face-off to the left of Caroline. 13:52 remaining here in the second. And it's going to be Charlie in the slot along with Rosen and Schwartz down low. And then going to be Pazin on the far side in the right wing corner there. And Rattel, it's in the face-off, won by Caesars. Coming out as Charlie stripped it away from her. And it's going to be Charlie in front of the Caesars benches. It's in front of the penalty boxes. Chuck uses it the corner, Bob, and sends it in the left wing corner. Coming down low, met by Rosen and Prodell. It's a 2-on-1 down low. Amanda gets it off the back of the net, knocked away by Caesars, and Amanda's going to cut her off and shoulder it off for Rattel. Out to Schwartz, right point. Schwartz knocked away by Caesars, and it's Caesars in a break. Here comes number 7, harassed by Schwartz. Left circle, hash mark tied up by Quinn, knocked away in the left wing corner, and they're going to call Schwartz for the penalty here. And a delayed one at that. They're calling for the hook, but it's going to be shorthanded. The one-man advantage headed to Caesars. And the Mission are headed to the PK. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Chicago Mission. Parents, your penalty kill unit. It's going to be Captain Morgan, Mac Regan. It's Zhang and G on D. Face off to Caroline's right. In the left wing circle. Morgan coming in for the face-off. Zhang down low. Face-off one cleanly back for Zhang. Zhang sends it out of the zone. That puck's going to be slide all the way down towards the goaltender, who's going to play it. Just inside the slot. Sends it up here to the inside of the boards. Backhanded out, knocked down by a Link. Picked up by Zhang, who fires it back across off of Caesar's skate. Coming in is going to be Captain Morgan, who slams it in off of Shingard. Picked up by Caesars in the right wing corner. Harassed by Mac Regan. Mac's got her tied up right in front of the Zamdors. Battling it out. Mac fishes it out. It's Mac Regan down low. Turning pass for Captain Morgan on the one-timer. Out for Monaco. Monaco fires a shot. Blocked by Caesars in the left wing corner. Picked up on the near side. Coming out left to right. She hits the brakes, and Mac doesn't bite. Pick check by Moak. Mac in behind the goal line. Defense was still harassed by Regan. Takes up to the far side. Cut off by Morgan Link. Morgan backhands it right back in the left wing corner. Mac goes for the line change, and here comes Captain Morgan in the right wing corner, pinching in is Zhang. Zhang knocked it free, right wing hash marks. Lane Rattel comes out, trying to get it out of Caesars, going the other way, and here send it out past the Caesars girl, picked up by G in front of the Caesars benches, comes back around the inside. Backhand pass hip up here to the inside for Lane Rattel from Monaco. Rattel collects the loose change, sends it back to G. G across the blue line, right back to Rattel. Touching it forward for Captain Morgan, didn't see it. Caesars throws it away, comes back here to the inside. Left wing circle down, ties the shot, poke check by Zhang. Sent out his own, knocked away by Lily Myers. At center ice, it's going to be picked up by Caesars. 19 seconds remaining on the power play. And Caesars into his own pass. Myers sent across right circle. Gianna's going to take in the right wing corner, drops it to the top of the right for Rattel, firing a shot. Block it out front for Caroline. Slammed in and covered up as Caroline makes the save. And that's been a hell of a penalty kill with 12:01 remaining here in the second period and 9 seconds on the PK. Making their way onto the ice now is going to be a defensive unit of Roth and Bessie, and it's going to be Rattel and Myers on your up front line. It's Rattel at center, Myers in the slot, along with Roth. Bessie down low. Rattel wins it down low for Bessie. Bessie pulls it back around, sends the backhand pass for Roth. Roth comes back on right to left and gets muscled off by two Caesars girl, but Roth still hits it out and pins it in. Knocked down behind the net. Caesars coming off, looking at the centering pass. Rattel comes in, and we're even strength. Reeder makes her way on the ice. Bouncing puck is loose, top left circle, picked up by Caesars, taken down the left wing corner, and met by Roth. Sent across to the right wing side. Out to the right wing is going to be Reeder. Out for Bessie. Reeder backing off, flying his own a little too early. Should have went and got that puck. Slashed at by Rattel. Top left circle, dropped to the right point, left point. In the slot, poke checked away by Reeder. Puck's going to knuckle out of the zone, and it's going to be Caesars regrouping. Sent past Myers out towards the penalty boxes. Knocked away by Reeder, collected by Rattel, muscling out forward for Adelino. Otto backhands it in his own, but it's going to be the defenseman of Caesars who collects the loose chain on the far side, sends it up here near side D to D. Pinching in his Reeder. Sauced out of the zone, knocked down by a Bornhoff. Collected by Bessie, who backhands it right up the boards for Alexis. Alexis trying to get it in deep. She does. Picked up by Reeder. Top of the right circle. Right dot comes down. Sauce across for Otto. Otto can't get the handle on the one-timer, and it's Otto down low. Trying to get the pass out to Reeder. Pinching in as Bessie, right wing hash marks. Bessie sends it in the corner for Otto. Touching it out in the left wing corner for Bornhoff. And Bornhoff carrying it around the left wing circle. Sends it across for Reeder. Left dot. Intercepted by Caesars, backhand on his own, knocked down by Reeder's skate, chipped back into the right wing corner for Otto. Otto slams it down low, knocked down by Caesars at the hash marks, sauced up and out of the zone, knocked down by Bessie. Bessie with the keep, sends it across far side along with Bornhoff going to get it. Bornhoff can't get to it first, sent across D to D, past Adelino, they're going to send it out of the zone, knocked away by Bessie, kicked up by Caesars, and to be carried out in a 2-on-3, knocked away by Reeder in front of the Caesars bench. Pinching in is Roth, thrown into the right wing corner, it's going to be Roth going to get it with time and space, and she's got Rosen on the far side, here she comes, it's Amanda Rosen, going to cut across the blue line, right wing circle, can't handle it as it's knocked away by Caesars. In the right wing corner coming is Mac Regan. Mac looking to fish it out now. Making way on the ice is Charlie Prodell. Puck goes in the left wing corner. Chuck coming to get it. Pinching in is Pazin. Pass, Pazin, stick it goes. Mac out of the zone with it at center ice. Mac coming across. She's got Rosen here right up in front of us. Off of Shingard. It goes right back in the right wing corner. And it's me, Mac, going to get it. Coming down low is Pazin in support. Bessie tying up the slot. Charlie at the right wing half wall now on the far side. Battling it out with Pazin and Mac. Mac backing off now as you got two Caesars girls in the 50-50 battle with Pazin and Charlie. And Charlie trying to muscle it out. Here comes the third girl from Caesars. We're going to get a frozen puck and a whistle with 9:50 remaining here in the second period. Coach Shannon going for the line change. It's going to be Myers, Lincoln, Barr. Your blue liners are going to be Pazin and Schwartz. Face off to Caroline's left. A big shout out to John Podgorski for all you folks that have been tuning into the games this weekend. You'll notice the introduction that we started this weekend. Compliments of Mr. John Podgorski. Thank you so much, John. He's one of the biggest fans. That has nothing to do with the mission, folks. He's a Leafs dad, one of Rocco's teammates, and he's a hell of a guy who did a great favor for us here creating that introduction. It's Millie Myers, top of the right dot, firing a shot, rebound out front for Captain Morgan. Morgan couldn't get to it. Knocked away by Kira Barr in the left wing corner. Picked up by Caesars. Going to curl around down low. Left to right, carrying up here to the inside. Met by Myers. Sent out here to the right point. Collected by Caesars. Back checking is going to be Captain Morgan out towards Pazin. Pazin pulls it back in front of the Mission benches. Sends it right back in. Intercepted by Caesars. And she's going to carry it around here wide left. Trying to toe drag around Lily Myers. Poke checked away. Lily can't get a handle on it, but sent inside the zone. And it's going to be Ken Schwartz down low in the left wing corner. Sends it off the back of the net in the right wing corner. Caesars collecting. Out towards Helen Lane. Poke check by Pazin. Top right circle. She's looking to fire a shot. She does. Off the post in the right wing corners. Caroline didn't see it. Knocked away by Pazin and Link down low. It's going to be Schwartz going to get it. Right to left. And harassed by Caesar, trying to get out of slot. Knocked away by Captain Morgan once again on the near side. Morgan sends it up behind Helen Lane. Puck's going to be bouncing out past to the blue line. And it's going to be carried up by Caesars. Helen Lane on the forecheck. Sent up here to the inside. Knocked down by Caesars, coming across center ice. Past Bornhoff. Top left circle. Comes down past Schwartz. Left out looking to fire a shot. Blocked by Quinn. Puck goes in the right wing corner for Reeder. Reeder cuts back down low. Right to left. Cuts back up the middle. Now bottom right circle. Cuts out to the outside. Sends it out to Helen Lane. Knocked away by Caesars. Into the right wing corner. Knocked away by Caesars again. Pazin puts a muscle and shoulder on it, and it's going to be Caesars carrying it out. Bottom left circle, harassed by Pazin once more out to the left point. Thrown right back in past Bornhoff. Going to get it is Reeder. Mission looking like they need a line change. Bottom of the right circle, out towards the right dot, collected by Caesars. Poke checked by Helen Lane out to the right point. Goes D to D here to the inside, looking to fire a shot. Nope, has to send it in as Bornhoff harassing. And back in the right wing corner for Pazin. Pazin coming out now. Puts her into the wall. Coming in is going to be Helen Lane. Chipped out for Reeder. Reeder in front of the Caesars bench. She's going to carry it forward. Sends it in off the stick. The puck going to knuckle down towards the goaltender into the right wing corner. Making her way on the ice now is Sophia Monaco. In the left wing corner past Reeder. Out bouncing puck knocked down by Monaco. Top left circle and kicked out towards G, big sister. And G sends it across D to D to Schwartz. Schwartz right in front of us. Curling back around. Up off the dasher board down. Thrown in ties his own. No icing, it's waved off. It's going to be Mac down the right wing corner. Monaco in support. Up off the boards for Monaco, put a shoulder on it, and tipped the right wing hash marks now. Stripped away by Caesar. Here they come up the inside. Out past Adelino, knocked away. Sent across far side in front of Zhang. Top of the right circle. Looking to poke, checking free for Zhang. Over from Monaco, up over Caroline's glove into the glass. And it's picked up by Mac Regan. Mac out towards Adelino. Puck is loose at center ice, and it's Monaco with a foot race coming down on the right wing corner. And met by Caesar. She's going to right to left. She hits the brakes, and here comes Adelino. Poke check by Monaco. Puck is loose to the right wing half wall. Coming out by Mac Regan. Out towards the right point, and here they come. Caesar's the other way in a 2-on-2 in front of G. They go side far side in front of the Caesars bench. Poke check by Monaco on the right wing half wall. Tied up as her stick is tied up behind the Caesars girl, and she still muscles it out. It's Gianna versus 2. Sent up here to the far side for Parley. Knocked in by Caesars. Back over for Gianna. Poke checked away by Caesar. Blocked by Zhang. Bouncing puck up into the air. Collected by Rattel. Bottom left circle. Sends it forward for Adelino. Otto fishing it out. Sends it towards Caesar D at center ice. Blocked away. The shot was fired up by Adelino and Prodell and Otto in a fight on it on the boards. And out towards Zhang. Otto pushes her into the wall. Zhang's trying to battle it out. And it's kicked away by 2 Caesars girl. And Caesars comes with a loose change in front of G. Left circle looking to fire a shot. Gianna's shoulders are off the puck and takes her down and blows a tire. And this puck took away by Rattel. And Gianna's still on her knees trying to get back up, but she slides it out towards Otto. Otto going to chip it forward. That puck's going to go down. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 6:20 remaining here in the second period. And an offensive zone face-off for Caesars to Caroline's right. Your lineup now. Prodell, Rattel, Rosen. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line. Rattel at center. Then it goes Rosen, then Roth, and then Prodell. And Rosen and the other girl from Caesars trying to sneak inside that circle there. And the referee's like, hey, back up. And back in the left wing corner, face off one from Rattel to Bessie. Sends it across D to D, far side for Roth, who backhand passes towards Prodell. Trying to chip it out towards, or to Prodell to Rattel. And it's going to be Prodell, kick the loose change. Cuts across blue line in the slot. Pass behind Rosen. In the right wing half wall, knocked away by Amanda as it was collected by Caesars, and then Caesars strips away from Rosen and sends it back up here to the near side. Pinching in is Bessie. Bessie chipping it down a little right wing corner, busting it off bottom right circle for Rosen. Rosen backhand pass out to Rattel at the right point. Rattel firing a shot. Tipped by the goaltender in the left wing corner. Pinching in is Roth. Roth popped it loose. Prodell covering D with Rattel. And Caesar's going to carry it out his own. Kicked away by Rosen at center ice. And Amanda makes a move inside outside. Dropping the puck here for Rattel. Rattel sends it up off the glass. Right past the referee as he knocked it down. Get out of the way, Stripes. And a left wing corner. Here comes Caesars here on the inside going D to D. Met by Captain Morgan. Morgan knocks it loose for Barr. Barr hits the brakes and tries to get it out to Lily Myers. Can't feed it. Morgan out to Lily Myers out of reaching hands on the far side. And Lily's poke checks it free and knocks it for Roth. Roth waiting patiently, sends it right back in, and it's going to ring around left to right here in the right wing corner by the Zamdors. And here comes Captain Morgan with speed. Cuts it off and lands it off for Myers. Myers backhand, fires shot, rebound out front for Kira Barr. Muscles it forward, kick loose. It's going to be Barr down the slot, rebound again. Fire finish, and it's the Captain Morgan Chicago Mission goal! And it's 1-0 here, folks, with 5:09 remaining in the second period. Nice play by Gang Green out there. Captain Morgan slamming one home. Captain Morgan got that play started, folks. She came in with speed into the right wing corner, knocked it free for Lily Myers, who then knocked it down low. Barr collects it, fires a shot, wraps around, sends it off the rebound for Morgan Link, and the Mission get one in here, folks, with 5:06. It's going to be Amanda Rosen out here along with Chuck and Rattel. And Rosen here, right wing hash marks, sends down low for Charlie. Your blue liners are Pazin and Schwartz as Charlie gets shouldered off the puck, picked up by Rattel. Rattel looking to muscle it out towards left point. Lane hangs onto it, sends it to left wing hash marks, knocked away by Caesars. Here they come the other way, harassed by Prodell, knocked away by Pazin. And top left circle is heavy on the forecheck, out to the left point, knocked away by Rattel, kept in by Prodell. She's going to send it into the corner, and it's going to ring around from left to right here on the inside. Rattel on the forecheck, backing off is Schwartz. Caesar sends it out of the zone. It's a 2-on-2, cutting across. Back check is Barr. She knocked it free. Barr sends it out of the zone. Collected by Caesar, stood up by Barr once again. She backhand passes across for Rattel, and poke checked free out towards Myers. Myers kicked it off the inside, takes a girl down, and it's going to be a battle off here right in front of us. And it's going to be Barr, top of the right circle, trying to fire a clapper, bouncing puck right down, fires the backhand off, shot off the Caesar skate, and coming Caesars the other way. Pass Barr, top of the right circle, out of the zone, pass Captain Morgan, poke check by Pazin at her feet, knocked away by Caesars in front of Schwartz, right dot, firing a shot, blocked off of Schwartz's shin guard, out to the right point, kept in by Caesars, kicked out by Pazin, and it's Caesars regrouping at center ice. 4 minutes remaining in the period, dropping it back to the D, and Caesars regroup, sends it all the way into the left wing corner, picked up by Schwartz. And it's going to be Schwartz right to left, or left to right, bottom of the right circle. Schwartz carrying it out, muscles out towards Helen Lane, knocked in the bottom of the right circle, collected by Captain Morgan and Pazin. Tying up a stick in front of slot. Caroline can't see it now. She finally covers it up, and we're going to get a whistle and a face-off to Caroline's left. So 3:44 remaining here. And Coach Shannon goes for a line change. It's going to be Bornhoft, Reeder, Helen Lane. It's going to be Zhang and G on D. Face off to Caroline's left. It's G down on the left wing, right wing corner rather. In the slot goes Helen Lane, Zhang, and Bornhoft. Firing a shot wide left off of a jersey in the left wing corner, picked up by Bornhoft. Bornhoft sends it out, intercepted by Caesars, top left circle, poke checked away by Reeder, backhanded out from Helen Lane to Reeder, and it's Reeder toe dragged to the inside. Reeder knifes it forward, trying to get it down low, and it's picked up by Bornhoft and Reeder. They go D to D, far side, cut off by Helen Lane. Helen sends it out to left point for G. G waiting patiently, sends it right back, playing catch with Helen. Helen top left circle, sends out right point for Zhang. Zhang tips down for Reeder. Reeder with the one-timer and a great save by the goaltender into the left wing corner. Helen Lane poke checked it free in the left wing corner, collected by Caesars D. They're going to come around left to right, sends it up here to the inside, and coming all the way across is going to be Bornhoft. She cuts back to the inside, the Caesars girl, and coming out towards Helen Lane, and send it up towards the penalty boxes. Here comes Caesars in front of G, cutting across wide right, poke check by Gianna. Puck is going to take out of the zone, and Gianna just went down. Hopefully she's okay as the girl from Caesars landed on her head. Looks like she's okay. Yep, Gianna gets up. Looks like she's all right, thank God. And out there now is a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line. And Regan wins it back from Monaco. Monaco to Roth. Roth right back to Monaco. Monaco chipping it forward. Picked up Mac Regan. It's Regan and Adelino and a 2-on-1. Regan across for Adelino, just out of a reach in the right wing corner. Monaco high in the right wing circle. And Otto sends it up the left wing side. It's going to be Mac and Monaco coming across the forecheck. Monaco poke, checked it free. Top left circle, sends it down low in the left wing corner for Adelino. So cut back, knocked away by Adelino. Coming Monaco poke, checks it free again. Knocked away by Roth. Past her stick, it goes. It's going to be Mac Regan. Sent across D to D here to the inside. Knocked away by Bessie. Bessie kicks it free. Sends it back up towards Adelino. Intercepted by Caesars. Just inside the blue line. Coming out is going to be Roth. Knocked into the right wing corner. Coming all the way down is Roth again. Sent across in the slot. Poke checked away by Bessie. Covered up by Hurst. And we're going to get a whistle with 2:18 remaining in that exchange. That wasn't looking good. But Caroline covers it up and smothers it. We're going to get a whistle and an offensive zone faceoff for Caesars to the left of Caroline. Your lineup now. Prodell, Rattel, Rosen. And it's going to be Pazin and Schwartz on a blue line. Pazin on the right wing corner, knocked away by Caesars. Come out right dot, firing a shot, rebound out front. Firing it, bouncing, puck is up and in the air. Knocked away by Caroline, and it's picked up by Prodell on the far side. Here comes Charlie and Rosen in a 2-on-2. Charlie carrying in front of the penalty box is now the Mission bench. Sends it in the left wing corner, and it's going to be Rosen going to get it. Rosen tying up a stick. Charlie fishing it out. She's got Rattel in the slot. Charlie right wing circle out to the right point for Schwartz. Picked off by Caesars. And here they come the other way at a 2-on-1 in front of Paz in top left circle. Evie Polk checks in the left wing hash marks. Nice play, number 57. Caesars regroups down low, cut back behind Rattel, and it's Schwartz in the slot, got her tied up. Rosen in the corner, picked up by Paz and sent out the left wing hash marks. Here comes Caesars going to work. Left point, sends it right back in the left wing corner. Now looking to slow it down and regroup. Send it across right wing side. Caesars setting up, got the left point wide open. Send it across the slot, tipped by the Caesars winger into the left wing corner for Rosen. Rosen looking to ice it, but gets it out to the left point, knocked down by number 8. And sent back in, bringing it around the right wing corner. It's Schwartz coming out now. Caesars knocked it past Schwartz down behind the goal line. He picked up by Paz, and she hits the brakes on the inside, trying to wrap around. That puck is loose in the slot, knocked away by Rosen. The puck is sent down, bouncing puck and on edge. It's going to be collected by the goaltender with a little over 1 minute remaining. And Mission did not get a line change in. And back in the pass Rattel. That puck is sent in, top left in front of Schwartz. Looking to go sauce across, knocked away the one-timer, saved by Caroline into the left wing corner for Rosen. Rosen fires a clapper out the left point. This pass kept in by Caesars, shouldered off by Rosen in the left wing corner. Schwartz trying to get it out now out to Rosen. Rosen knuckling up the air, kicked away at the blue line by Caesars with 50 seconds remaining. Back in the left wing corner. Mission need a whistle big time. Schwartz sent it right back up, trying to muscle it up the boards here on the far side. Can't do it. Caesars collects loose change. Polk checked away, knocked up by Caroline. Puck is in the right wing corner, down behind that. Up over there in the slot. Picked up by Barr. Barr sends it out. That's not going to be enough to get the icing. It's going to be Captain Morgan on the forecheck. Here comes Caesar trying to get up the ice fast. Captain the Mission in trouble. Tipped inside the zone. It's going to be picked up by Schwartz in the left wing corner. Schwartz carrying it around by Caroline, right to left. And Schwartz gets to it. Sends it up looking for the icing. Tipped forward by Caesar. Still no icing. And it's going to be Lily Myers on the forecheck. Forcing Caesars to get rid of it quick. Out here to the inside. 16 seconds remaining. Morgan carries into the right wing corner. Muscled down by Myers. Myers down in the corner. Looking to get it out to Barr. Pinned in by Caesars. Myers sends it out to Barr. Barr in the slot. Firing a shot, but blocked by Caesars. Coming back the other way at 5 seconds in front of G and Zhang. Caesars carrying across the front of the penalty boxes. Gianna's going to take her wide left. Bouncing puck. Stick save by Caroline. And that sound is the end of the period. At the end of 2, it's the Chicago Mission 1. Little Caesars 0. Caesars with some energy there at the end of the second period and creating some opportunities. Mission were hemmed in a long time there, and this intermission couldn't come soon enough. This second intermission brought to you by Villaggio's Italian Ristorante in Roselle, Illinois. Villaggio is voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Roselle by me. Stop in and see Berto, Edgar, Hugo, Brenda. Tell them I said hi. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame. It's a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. It's Zhang and G on D. Face off one for Monaco to Monaco over to Zhang. Zhang up to Adelino. I was going to carry it in front of the Caesars benches. Fires a shot. Rebound on the left wing corner for Monaco. Left wing Hashmarks. Monaco sends it in the right wing. Left wing corner for Mac. Pass to reaching hands in the right wing corner. It's Otto on the forecheck. Trying to get it out to the right wing Hashmarks. Picked off by Monaco. Knocked away in the neutral zone. Collected by Caesars. Going to send it past Zhang in the left wing corner. And it's going to be G going to get it. Down low in the left wing corner. Muscling it off. Gianna angles her in the right wing corner. Picked up by 51. Sent out of the zone for Chuck. Chuck carrying it out of the nope, can't get pocket picked by Caesars. Then to the slot for Zhang. Zhang up to Otto. Otto kicks it off to the Mission Branches on the far side and backhands it into Zhang. Zhang in the left wing corner creating space. Sends it out past Gianna here to the near side for Charlie. Charlie up the ice for Mac. Mac across center ice, sends it in off the dasher boards, and then goes for the line change. It's Otto on the forecheck by herself. Otto down low, got Charlie in the slot. Centering pass for Chuck. Rebound off front for Charlie. Getting knocked away by Caesars in the right wing corner. It's Otto on the forecheck. Comes the hash mark coming out as Prodell. Sauced out, knocked away by Rattel, and the Michigan are going to have to regroup. Rattel drops it back to Bessie now. Bessie waits patiently, sends it up here off the boards for Charlie. Charlie collects loose chains across center and is going to send it in deep. Knocked down by Caesars, definitely left wing corner, and it's back to left wing hash marks. Knocked away by Caesars, pinching in as Rosen. Rosen for Prodell. Prodell at the hash marks, gets stripped by Caesars back in the left wing corner, and it's going to be Charlie and Lane on the forecheck. Caesars defenseman hits the brakes and cuts back right to left and coming out bottom left wing circle and carrying it forward. No pressure on her, and they're going to let her walk it out. And now Rosen comes in and forces her to throw it away. Into the slot, knocked away by Roth for Bessie. Bessie top left dot on the far side, sends it up to Rattel. Rattel to Rosen. Rosen across center. Heads to the blue line, makes a move to the forehand, gets tripped up, and it's going to be Helen Lane firing a shot right into the goaltender's glove, and we're going to get a whistle. And no call on the Rosen trip. Well, maybe she just blew a tire, but it looked like a trip from here as I'm politicking for the call. Face off to the right wing circle. Coach Shannon goes for the line change. It's going to be Myers, Link, Barr. It's going to be Pazin and Schwartz on a blue line. Myers top left circle, Barr on top left right circle. And out to Schwartz right point. Schwartz sends it off in the right wing corner for Barr. Barr and Link down low. Battling in as Morgan. Shoulders are off the puck. Morgan coming in, battling it off with one, takes her down, and backhand behind the net. Link cuts back, looking for Myers on slap for a one-timer, and no go off of Lily's stick. Here comes Caesars the other way in on 1-on-2 in front of Schwartz and Pazin. Pazin's going to make her move off to the wide left, firing a shot blocked by Quinn Shingars, and then the left wing corner collected by Barr, kicked away on the far side, knocked her inside rather, and poke checked by Pazin, but Caesars there to collect a loose change, and Kira Barr just slams a shoulder into that girl, knocked it free and knocked out by Captain Morgan, thrown right back in, and that's offsides. No call. First of all, you got to call the whistle for the offsides, and then you call the whistle for the penalty. But, you know, far be it from me to tell a referee how to do his job. I might not be a referee, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. And it's going to be admission to the head into the one-man advantage. His interference was the call. This power play brought to you by Jay's Beef. You've tried the rest, now try the best. Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Narragansett and Montrose. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi. Your power play unit is going to be Otto, Regan, Prodell. It's going to be Zhang and Rosen. And the faceoff was controlled by the Mission, but it's going to step back in here. And it's going to be Zhang in a foot race with Rosen. Top of the right circle. Poke check by Rosen. Knocked away by Zhang. Collected by Prodell. Kicked it forward to the right dot. Sent back across. And it's going to be Rosen coming out of the zone with it. Makes a move to the inside. Poke check by Caesars, collected back by Rosen, who maintaining control, sends it up to Otto. Otto in front of the penalty boxes, makes a move, chipped it forward at center ice, and it's going to be collected by Mac. Mac hangs on to it in front of the Mission benches, sends it back to Zhang. Zhang over to Rosen, now to quarterback it. 52 seconds remaining on the power play. Rosen across the blue line, firing a shot low, rebound out front for a pitching in. Captain Morgan intercepted by Caesars before she could get to it. Out towards Rattel, knocked away, top of the right circle. Rattel and a Caesars girl blow a tire and hit each other out, and it's going to be Caesars cut in front of Captain Morgan. Wide right, coming in front of Barr. Barr poke checks it free, collected by Rattel, the loose change, and here comes the Mission in a 2-on-2. We're making 2-on-3, and Rattel, high left circle, down to the left dot, lost off her stick, popped it free, knuckles left, puck is loose, kicked away by Barr in the right wing corner for Captain Morgan. Morgan cuts it off, she's got Rattel in the slot, looking bottom right circle, Morgan sends it out to the right point for Schwartz. Schwartz coming across it, making a look and fires it off for Lily Myers, left dot, top left circle, Lily backing off, sends it in the left wing corner for Rattel, calming things down, 12 seconds on a power play, plenty of time. Rattel in the right wing corner, curling back around to the right wing hash marks. Try to send it out of the zone. That's off of a Caesars stick. That puck's going to go down. It's going to be an icing if it gets there. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 10-14 remaining in the ball game. 1 second on the one-man advantage for the Mission. And a face-off in the right wing circle. Coach Shannon goes for the line change. It's a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line. Monaco in the slot. Regan at center. Otto on the half wall. Bessie backing up towards the blue line, and Roth high in the slot on the left side. Bessie looking for the 1 second there on the power play, and it's going to be tipped in the left wing corner. Pinched in by right wing corner. Pinched in by Monaco. Knocked free. Caesars trying to get it out and make the odd man rush, and here they come in a 3-on-2. In front of Roth. Tie right circle. Comes down. Centering pass across in front of Bessie. Poke check free for Adelino. Otto, far side dot. Chipping it forward. Knocked down by Caesars. Blue line muscled out of the zone by Otto, but sitting right back in for Bessie. Bessie waits patiently, sends it up between Regan's stick and pocked away by Caesars. Swiping at it is Monaco, knocked away by Mack. That's offsides, and we're going to get a whistle on the delay call on that one. And a face-off just outside the zone with 9:48. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change. Your lineup now, Bornhoft, Reeder, Helen Lane. It's going to be Zhang and G on D from right to left. Helen Lane right in front of us. Bornhoft wins it back to Monaco. Monaco is DDD to Zhang. Sends it right over for Reeder here on the inside. Reeder harassed by one. Try to chip it right back up towards Helen Lane. Gianna comes in for support, takes away in the bottom right corner. DDD pass behind the net to Zhang. Zhang patiently, bottom left circle, send it across in the slot for Reeder. Out towards Helen Lane. Boy, that was scary. And it's going to be Helen Lane carrying across wide left. Makes the move top left circle towards left wing hash marks now. Shoulder off the puck and take it down. And Mission are headed to the power play as we're going to get a body check call on Caesars. Looks like as she put a shoulder in her. Yep, they're calling body checking. So that's the second penalty here for Caesars in this period. And Mission headed to the power play once again. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says? Eat more hot dogs. Now serving 3 locations, 2 in Elk Grove, 1 in Elgin. Try the mozzarella logs. They're fantastic. 9:25 here on the clock in the third period. Buck and a half on the power play. And it's going to be Myers, Rattel, Captain Morgan, and then it's going to be Schwartz and Barr on the blue line. Lily Myers, top of the left circle along the boards. Captain Morgan in the slot, Rattel at center, and Barr far right side. Face off one for Myers. Myers backhand down behind the goal line for Link. Link carrying around left to right, curls back around underneath, and drops it for Rattel. Rattel going to work in her office. Sorry, pass for Myers. Myers fires shot up and over the goaltender in the 11 goes. And it's a Lily Myers Chicago Mission power play goal. And it's 2-0, folks. Credit Captain Morgan with the assist and Lily Myers with the goal. $9:12 remaining in the ball game. 2-0 is your score. Your lineup stays the same. It's Barr on the left wing, Link at center, Myers on the right wing. It's going to be Roth and Bessie on the blue line now. Change that up, make that a defensive line change for Coach Shannon. And look at the faceoff, tied up by Caesars. Coming in, they fish it out. Caesars collects loose change, poke check by Barr, headed back towards the Caesars D. Harassed by Barr, sent right back out of his zone, knocked down by Captain Morgan, collected by Caesars. Here they come across the blue line, firing a shot, little toe drag past Roth, knocked away by Bessie, and sent out to the right point. Caesars looking to fire a shot, no, can right wing hash marks. Coming out is Captain Morgan, center across left point. Here comes Lily Myers to block the shot, up over the crossbar, behind the net it goes. Bottom of the right circle, firing a shot, bouncing, puck is loose on the slot, tied up is Roth, loose for Myers, and it looks like it's going to be Mission, going to be going to shorthanded. And what's going on here? High stick. High stick on who? Looks like it's high stick on Caesars. And the Mission are headed back to the power play. 8:42 on the clock. And the Mission headed back to the one-man advantage. This power play brought to you once again by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 3 locations, 2 in Elk Grove, 1 in Elgin. You can get a beer in Elgin. Your lineup now, Otto, Regan, Prodell. It's going to be Rosen and Zhang on a blue line. Rosen gets the face-off, looking to send it across. Nope, sends it on D2D, sauce pass for Zhang. Top of the circle, knocked away by Caesars in front of her own bench. And Zhang's tied up. Picking her pocket is Caesars. And it's going to be in front. Mac Regan on the back check, knocked it free in front of the Mission benches. Zhang sends it out of the zone. And it's going to be Otto on the forecheck. Trying to go and cut it off Caesars, but she's going to carry her around right to left. And it's going to be Otto carries her across the left corner. She hits the brakes, and Otto flies by. Down behind the goal line of the race. She reverses the ice. Pass Prodell. Knocked away by Otto. Collected by Regan. And Regan gets shouldered off in the right wing hash marks. Coming in is Otto and Prodell. Otto pull it out. Slash going to be called on the Mission, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like that might be a makeup call. I agree. One of the fans shouting it out here from the Mission. And it's going to be 4-on-4 for 59 seconds. And that power play is over. 4-on-4 is your lineup now. And it's going to be Captain Morgan, Sarah Reeder. It's going to be Pazin and Schwartz on the blue line. And to the right of Caroline, face off one for Schwartz, sending on the right wing corner here to the near side for Pazin. Pazin with room and space, sends it up the boards here for Morgan. Morgan touching it forward inside the zone. See Morgan with speed. Down the left wing corner, cut off by Captain Morgan. Curls back around to the outside. and the escape route sends out here towards Paz in the left point, but it's going to pass Evie and go all the way down. And with 42 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4, Evie down the right wing corner, sends it up to the far side here for Reeder. Touched out of the zone, collected by Caesars, sent across, intercepted by Captain Morgan in front of the Caesars benches, and sent right back. They're going to have to regroup as Reeder was offsides, pulling it back for Schwartz, right wing side. Schwartz sends it across up here for Reeder, touched out, pass towards the Caesars benches, and it's going to be Caesars going to get it. 21 seconds on a 4-on-4. Rattel coming out, knocked out, just past Rattel's shin guards, and it's going to be Caesars carrying it across, right in front of Pazin. Toe drag pass to the right dot, harassed by Rattel, knocked away by Caroline on the right wing corner, and here comes Pazin, put a hip into it, knocked it free. Caroline's going to cover it up. We're going to get a whistle with 6 seconds remaining. And a face-off's going to go here to the right wing circle to the left of Caroline. With 7:17 here in the ball game, 6 seconds on the 4-on-4, and then it's going to be a 31-second power play for Caesars. Your lineup now: Rattel, Lily Myers, Roth and Bessie on the blue line. Rattel at center, slams it up here to the inside, coming out as Myers, blocking the shot, and it's a Rattel skate. Rattel's going to push it forward, and it's going to be 5-on-4 for Caesars. That's too many men! She got off the ice, but she got on the ice beforehand. That's me. Rattel shoves it forward and slams it into the right into the 5 hole, and the referees missed the too many men as the girl came off the bench before the girl got out of the box. You can't do that, folks. She's got to touch the ice first. And it's going to be 5-on-4, back to the PK for the Mission. It's going to be Link and Regan, along with Roth and Bessie. This penalty kill brought to you by Timmy Hortons. There's always time for Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons, the official Canadian coffee of the Chicago Mission. On the far side, sent on his own, picked up by Bessie right in front of the penalty box. He's going to send it right back in, knocked off knocked off of a girl, but inside the bench it went. And we're going to whistle it on face-off just outside the zone at center. Back outside, face-off one for the Mission. It's going to be Roth and Bessie, Link and Regan. Up front, Caesars collects loose change. Poke check by Link. High on the slap. Caesars looking to toe drag across. Knocked away by Roth. Back and behind the net. Off of Caroline's face mask. Covered up by Roth. Sent back in the left wing corner. And we're even strength. Coming out of the ice now is going to be Roth down low in the right wing corner. It's going to be picked up by Link and Roth. And Roth and Link got it pinned in. Here comes the second girl from Caesars trying to fish it out. Here comes the third one. And looking to muscle it out is going to be Link fishing it out. It's going to be Caesars, and Captain Morgan still hangs on it. Loose change picked up by Roth. Roth sends it at the far side for Bessie. Bessie, bottom left circle, sends it up for the ice for Reeder. Off her stick it goes. That's going to be an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. Face off to Caroline's right. 6:11 remaining. Your lineup now: Bornhoft, Reeder, Helen Lane, Zhang, and Giandi. Face off to Caroline's right. In the slot goes Bornhoft, then Lane, then Monaco. And Bornhoft trying to fish it out. She does. Top of the left circle, far side, knocked away by Caesars. Collected by Reeder. Poke checking a 4 for Helen Lane. Intercepted by Caesars. Comes back across. High slot in front of G. Firing a shot. Blocker in the left wing corner by Caroline. Picked up by Bornhoft. Far side. Sent out to Reeder. Reeder uses Bob. Knocked down by Caesars at the blue line. Carrying back across the reaching hands of Helen Lane. Knocked away by Bornhoft. Girl from Caesars. That's offsides. And we're going to get a whistle with 5:51 remaining. And a face-off just outside the zone. Right in front of us. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change. I'm sorry, that face-off out just outside the zone in front of the Mission benches. Your lineup now: Prodell, Rattel, Rosen. It's going to be Zhang and Giandi. And they bring the defenseman in far wide. Knocked away by Caesars. Top of the right circle, coming in towards Gianna. Gianna's going to take it wide right. Off of Gianna's skate. Top of the right circle, Prodell. Prodell put a stick on it, and it fires a shot. And the glove is blasting the leather as Caroline Hurst. And we're going to get a whistle on a face-off to the right wing circle, to the left of Caroline, with 5:42 remaining here in the ball game. And we're going to lineup stays the same. In the slot, it's going to go Prodell, then Zhang and Rosen. Monaco along the boards, Rattel down low, or Rattel at center. Rattel looking to pull it back, tied up by Caesars, coming out as Charlie. They go D to D, far side in front of Rosen. Touch pass out of the zone. That's sent back inside. That's offsides, and we're going to do a face-off just outside the zone. And Coach Shannon dials up a line change on the defense. It's Prodell, Rattel, Rosen. It's Schwartz and Pazin on the blue line. And sent out of his owner, knocked away by Chuck. And puck's going to go head back towards the Caesars blue line, knocked away inside the zone. Kicked away by Rattel high in the slot, slammed out of the zone by Caesars. and it's going to be collected by Pazin. Pazin here on the inside, sends it, curls back around the escape route, sends it up off the boards for Chuck. Chuck carrying across center ice, is going to get it in deep, and it's going to be Rattel on the forecheck. Puck rings around from right to left to right. Rattel's going to cut her off in the right wing corner, knocked it free, right wing point, kept in by Schwartz. Schwartz fires a shot off of Charlie, backhanded back into the corner for Chuck from Rattel. Rattel down in the corner. Muscled off by Caesars, right wing hash marks, trying to get it out. Rattel comes in, takes her down, no call. Knocked away by Monaco. 10 out of the zone for Caesars. Back checking is going to be Rosen. Enter in front of Schwartz, wide left wing circle. Schwartz going to carry it down, left wing corner, takes it away from her. Knocked it free, back up to Rosen. Rosen, left wing hash marks now. Send it out of the ice. It's going to be past Caesars. That puck is going to go all the way down. It's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 4:44 remaining here in the ballgame. And Mission completes the line change. It's a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. Roth and Bessie in the blue line. This Sophia sandwich brought to you by Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's, sub so fast you'll freak. In the slot goes Otto. Then Roth and Monaco on here on the inside. And it's Bessie down the left wing corner. Regan on your center. Face off, top left circle, coming out, looking to fire a shot high in the slot. Puck goes wide right on the right wing corner. Coming in is Monaco. Backhands into the corner for Roth. Roth goes D to Bessie. Past her stick out towards Adelino. Otto cuts it off. Bouncing puck is loosely hash mark chipped forward by Bessie. Trying to muscle it out of his own. Here comes Bessie, kicks it forward to Regan. Regan sends it out in front of the Mission benches, and Caesar's going to have to regroup. Dropping it back to D. Send it back across to the far side. Collected by Bessie. Just in front of the penalty boxes. Past Otto. Playing catch with the defenseman of Caesars. Harassed by Mack and Otto. Sending in the right wing corner. And making her way onto the ice is going to be Kira Barr. Left wing circle, sent out to left point, knocked down by Kira, out toward the zone it goes, picked up by Roth. Roth backhands it right up the boards here, knocked down by Caesar, trying to muscle it forward, kicked away by Barr, back over to Roth. Roth pulls it back and drops it to Bessie. Bessie, far side on the left dot, sends it out towards Myers, past the bouncing puck, the Caesars goal, and picked up by Morgan Link. Morgan ties her up, right wing hash marks, curls back, top of the right circle, curls back around forehand, sends it in the right wing corner, it's going to ring around to the inside, and it's going to be Myers and D, picked away off of Myers' skate out towards Roth, left point rather, sent back in for Myers in the left wing corner, intercepted by Caesars, knocked away in the left wing corner by Caesars, back out to left point for Roth, who backhands it right back in, Jalmerson style. Myers puts a shoulder on it. Caesar collects loose change, sends it right back up to the left point, knocked away by Caesar, kicked in by Roth. Roth sends it right back in the left wing corner. They keep jamming the puck towards Tate here now. And they reverse the ice, go to the far side. Kira knocks down hash marks towards Billy Myers, top of the right point, picked up by Bessie. Bessie backhands it into the corner, and it's going to be Morgan Link down low. Morgan coming across right to left. And it gets pushed off the back of it. Send it out here to the right point. Left point, no. She's got it in a slot for Bornhoff. Picking up, tied up by Caesars. Dropped for Helen Lane. And Helen just missed a good opportunity for a one-timer. It's going to be a 1-on-2. Poke checked away by Link off to the far side. And Caesars collects the loose change. Bessie blows a tire. Top left circle. Send in bouncing puck in the left wing corner for Bessie. Bessie down low with a little bit of time and space. Bouncing pass behind her for Roth. Roth sends it right back in the left wing corner. Nobody in the slot. As Caesars sends it back here to the far side. Near side, rather. Hill comes here and Helen in the right wing corner. Going to force her to tie it up. And Helen bapped it up in the air, knocked it for Reeder, and Reeder going to carry it forward. It's Reeder and Bornhoff in a 2-on-2. Reeder toe drags and fires a shot on the empty net, and that's a Sarah Reeder goal, and it's 3-0 as the empty netter, the goalie started to make her way to the net, or to the bench, and Reeder got to pick up the puck, and it's going to be 3-0 here, folks. Sarah Reeder with the empty netter. And the Mission are leading here 3-0. Your lineup now, Helen Lane, Sarah Reeder, Alexis Bornhoff. It's Zhang and G on D with 2:40 remaining in the ballgame. Reeder slams it forward towards Caesars. They collect the loose chain and carry it in front of their own benches. Curling around on the end towards the middle now. Backhand pass up here on the center ice. Knocked away by Reeder. Collected inside the zone by Zhang. Zhang gets poked, checked away by Caesars. Try to puck protection. Here comes Reeder, or Bornhoff to pick her pocket. From Reeder to Helen Lane. Toe drag through the middle. Helen's going to cut across here. Wide right, gets shouldered off the puck and tied up. And it's going to go along the boards for Caesars here on the inside. Helen Lane backhands it in his own Jalmerson style. And it goes all the way in the left wing corner. Bornhoff on the forecheck. She hits the brakes and Bornhoff tries to tie it up and falls down. And it's Reeder in the left wing corner. Here comes Caesars carrying it forward. Right in front of G. It goes past her, out for Zhang. Zhang inside the blue line in front of the Mission benches. Sends it toward Reeder, or Rosen rather. Rosen knifes it forward. Top of the right circle for Reeder. Reeder in a slot. Poke check by Caesars. And carrying it past Bornhoff here. She tries to lift the stick a couple of times. And set back across the middle. Knocked away by Caesars for Rosen. Rosen across the blue line. Wide right towards the right dot. Coming down. Puck protection in the right wing corner. And it's going to be Rosen muscling off the puck, but she's going to maintain control. Kicking it forward. She's pinned in. Here comes Charlie in support. It's a 2-on-2 battle in a Helen half wall in the corner. As Charlie bottom right circle. Poke checked away. Pinching in is Schwartz. Schwartz from the slot. Firing a shot. Rebound out front for Rattel, knocked in the left wing corner by Caesars. And Rattel, bottom of the circle, sends it out to the right point, intercepted by Caesars. And here they come the other way with a buck and a half to go here, folks. And it's 2-on-2 in front of Pazin and Schwartz. Knocked away by Evie. Right circle, just to the inside, firing a shot right into Caroline's chest. And we're going to get a whistle with a $1:21 remaining here in the ballgame. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change. Your lineup now. A Sophia sandwich, a Regan filling. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line. It went Monaco, then Bessie and Adelino in the slot. And a loose change picked up by Roth. She lost her stick and is going to kick it on the right wing corner. Roth gets taken down. It's going to be coming as Mac to send it across to the far side. It's going to be Otto going to get it. Otto chipping it forward. And it's going to be Monaco looking to get to it from front of the Mission benches. And the Caesars girl cut her off. Inside, knocked away by Mac Regan in front of the Mission benches. Chipped outside, thrown right back in towards the Mission benches. Buck is loose inside the blue line. Back towards center. Knocked down by Monaco. Drops it back for Bessie. Bessie goes D to Roth. Roth cut my hair on the near side. Roth patiently waiting. Sends it up the ice for Mac. Mac in front of the blue line. Couldn't get a handle on it. Sent out a neutral zone. Collected by Monaco. Monaco cuts across. High left circle. Comes down left dot. Waiting patiently. Curls back around bottom zero. Sending pass blocked by Otto for Otto. Sending pass for Adelino. Blocked by Caesars. Otto sends it in front of the net. Couldn't get to it in the right wing corner. Out to the right wing half wall now. Bouncing puck is loose in the right wing corner for Mac and Otto. Fishing it out. Monaco on the high right dot there. Looking to get the loose change. Right wing circle. Knocked free by Sophia Monaco out for Bessie. Bessie right point. Firing a shot. Blocked by Caesars and shoulder off the puck. Knocked off a Mac's skate or stick. It goes. She lost it. Coming back here on the inside. Caesars cuts across to the center ice. 20 seconds remaining in front of Monaco. She takes her wide right pass. Roth. Centering pass blocked by Bessie. Kick saved by Caroline. And she's going to cover it up. And Bessie shoves her off and says, get out of here. Don't be falling on my goaltender. And she gave Tate a little shot in the back. And Lyric clears out the crease. 13.7 seconds remaining here in the ballgame. Coach Shannon goes for the line change. It's going to be a face-off to Caroline's left here in the right wing circle. Your lineup now. Captain Morgan, Kira Barr, Lily Myers, and it's going to be Zhang and G on D. Myers wins the face-off back for G behind the goal line, and she holds on to it. 10 seconds remaining. Poke check by Caesars. Coming in as Captain Morgan in support. 7 seconds remaining. Picked up by Gianna once again. Battle on her Zamdors. Caesars right swing hash marks. Kicked away. Knocked into the right wing corner. Gianna gets taken down by the Caesars girl. And that sound is the end of regulation. And your final score here from Macomb. It's the Chicago Mission 3. Little Caesars 0. And that means Gang Green has one more today as they head into the championship game. Opponent to be determined as they await the winner of the Pittsburgh Pens Elite and TI. That would be Team Illinois. Check your local listings for time. We will see you here for another nationally televised broadcast. To recap, your goals were scored by Morgan Link, Lily Myers, and Sarah Reeder with the empty netter. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. It was definitely a fun one to call, exciting game. We will see you soon, folks. And a big shout out once again to John Podgorski for putting together that intro for us this weekend. And another shout out goes to the 12U Mission girls. Hopefully they're doing well in their semifinal. And last but not least, the 2013 Central States Leafs boys team has one more game today against Wilmette. Go get them, boys. We'll be watching. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your morning.